Saturday morning, what you're seeing behind me is a letterpress. About 12 years ago when Lisa and I moved up here with not a huge plan of what to do, we brought this printing press with us. I learned how to do it in Los Angeles, and on occasion, I will do another job. A friend of ours is getting married and they said, "Are you still printing?" We said, "Not really, but we'll print for you because it's our friend." So I'm printing a thing. It's old school, it's hands-on, it's tactile, kind of what I need right now. It feels good. And we buried our big dog this morning. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, we are our big old white dog that you've seen in vlogs like this. And that. I gotta show you something behind me very subtly so you can just see this without me disturbing what's going on here. Good night, you guys. And that. Hi. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Long day, but she keeps me company at the end of the day, so it makes it all good. Passed away about a week ago, and so we buried her this morning, so it's very sad, and so it's kind of good to get like deep in a job on a weekend to kind of get my mind off of it. In case you're wondering, she had this weird, she was only 5.5, but apparently in big breed dogs, they have this thing where their stomachs can flip, and it just randomly happened, and we rushed her to the hospital. They put her into surgery. They've corrected it in surgery, but she just never was able to come back out of surgery. This is very sad. She was a rescue dog, and we got her from Great Pyrenees Rescue outside of Sacramento when she was about 1, and she's a great dog, and it's been a very sad week. I think humans shouldn't be in the dog breeding business. Sorry, I gotta say that. It's a weird, you're messing them up physically, and this is this thing where her stomach turns because she's a large breed dog, and anyway, kind of cuckoo. Getting ready to run the job, realize we're out of gloves, so gotta run to the store to get some gloves. I haven't printed in like a year. Invitation's done. The rhythm of this I really dig too, always did. So it's just been a while, but it's kind of fun to be back a little bit. I don't want to do it full time. Can you hold that for me? Yeah. Thank you. Right there. Where are we going?
On a trail run.
Okay, we are going on a trail run. I've been on a couple with Ronan, as you know. Rena wants to go. She's like, "What about me?" And I was like, "What about you? Let's get this done." And so we're gonna go on a trail run today. This storm, the only way out is to run. The only way out is to buckle down. This storm, the only way out is to come undone. The only way out is to watch it pass through. If I ask too much of everything, your mystique is tied and paper thin. Tell me why this is happening, when our time is finally meaning something. So we got that all done. Now we're at the end dropping off the coffee maker. My old coffee maker, my Technivorm, which is no slouch in its own right, to a coworker at the inn, Cody, who doesn't have a coffee maker, That's a travesty. Yeah. You borrow my coffee maker, you get on my vlog. That's how that works.
What is this one?
Are you ready? I don't know yet. This is right now is lending my coffee maker to Cody. That's what this one is.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye. Be good, be nice to Cody. And if you want to come home, just call me and I'll come pick you up. Okay, let's chat. The sign of a household that eats healthy is lettuce just randomly strewn about the land. I just got back from my father-in-law's, which is on the property. He had to talk to me because he is coaching Luna's basketball team, and because of an organizational flub, they need the coaches to ref, which is not okay because he's coaching people, kids that have never played, and so to ref is kind of ridiculous because he can't coach and ref. So guess who's reffing? This guy right here. I'm gonna ref some basketball. I think I've got the skills. I've definitely got the knowledge. I wanted to show you guys a little demonstration of just a tidbit of what I've got in my arsenal. Out of bounds, illegal running backwards, touchdown. Stop doing that. I totally got this. He thought I was gonna say no, and so the way that he enticed me was he said, look what I've got, look what I got you, and here's what he got me. Check this out. He goes, I got your whistle already. And I was like, well, now I can't say no. Offsides. And by the way, lest you think I don't have cred to ref basketball, take a look at this, and this is proof that I got cred. Rancho Santa Fe Elementary, 1983. There it is, 8th grade basketball. Boom. Right there, right there. Two things. One, second shortest on the team, and two, third string, which I think is 2 better than first string. Oh yeah, that chair's got my name all over it. You guys know if you watch this vlog that I talk about the themes and the ideas that are around my approach to living happy and healthy. There's struggles for everybody. I had to tell a small stepper in the program, like, everybody's got the same struggles. We're, including me, dealing with all the same stuff. It's called living in the modern world. One of the things to understand is the vacuum that is created when we stop doing something. This is why I'm so adamant about steps on people's steps list, focusing on adding in rather than stopping doing something. I've never advised anybody to put a step on their list that's, don't do Facebook for 5 minutes. Instead, it's what am I gonna do? And of course, I'm in the place right now of having stopped the podcast. It's still rather weird for me to not have it. But the one thing I was sure about when I decided to stop it was that I wanted to be in charge of what was gonna be in its place. It's not an easy thing to take on new things, and so if left to our own devices, or if just left to like, well, just whatever, chances are I'll just not do stuff, and I don't want to not do stuff. I want to still be out and about and talking about my approach and connecting with people all over the world. I just want to do it in a different way. I want to be in charge of what I fill that vacuum that was left by no podcast. I want to be in charge of what I fill that with. It's not filled yet. Although, while on this subject, I am gonna put out a blog. In fact, probably when I launch this video, I will have already put out a blog. So if you haven't already signed up for my mailing list at sidgarzahillman.com, do it, because it's kind of a newslettery blog. I don't know what's gonna happen to it. I don't know if it's a regular thing, if it's gonna be something that sticks. I just am missing a little of the deeper conversation that definitely I was getting in the podcast. I don't want to necessarily do that, but something that's a little bit deeper, and I think the writing thing might be kind of where I'm at right now. So sign up for that if you want to receive those, or just go to the site and check them out, whatever, they'll be there. So I want to be in charge of what is going to fill that vacuum. And I think if you stop doing something, like I'm going to stop eating junk food, have a plan. And I've talked about this in the vlog, and I've definitely talked about it in the podcast, but it's so prescient right now just in my life of I want to make sure that I don't just go, well, whatever fills it in, man, it's going to fill it in, because chances are what fills it in isn't going to be something that serves me well or something that I actually want to be doing. I want to be in charge of what I insert in the vacuum that was left by my stopping the podcast. One more thing before I shut this episode down. I have been doing some parkour training. I know I'm not going to be jumping off buildings in Paris, just FYI, but I'm training for the Spartan thing, so I've been looking around for some movement, natural movement kinds of programs, and so I've been doing a little bit of reading up on that, and following a video course right now on some parkour stuff, just how to land, how to roll, climbing walls, that kind of bag, having a really good time with it. And so that's kind of cool. So I'll keep you posted on that thing. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.